Good morning, guys. I was told to do a day in the lifestyle video. It is 4:46 and this is the time I usually get up. I get up before 5 every day. Needed to fit what we need to fit in the day in. Anyway, usually I'll come out here and look at my view. Come and see. I am fully naked at this point. Now usually I'd stand here and have a Marlboro Red, but I was chain smoking last night, so I've got to go to the shop. Let's go. Now, a most crucial part of my day, putting on the amulet. I have a stupid belief that if I even get in a car without it, I'll probably crash and die. But now it's on, we're good to go. At this point, when I come downstairs, I thank God for what a beautiful living room I've got. So, leaving the house, and it is 5 o'clock in the morning.
Doors closing.
Now, I've fallen off the wagon a little bit. But to be fair, I used to go for a run around this time, do a 10k, do a half marathon, and as soon as I'm back after the tour, I'll be on that. He says. This is equally good for me. Going to the shop to buy cigarettes. But we've got a lot to do today. Yesterday, I launched the Nottingham date of the tour. So right now, I'm down in the basement. I'll just quickly show you the beach buggy, since we're here. Here's the beach buggy. There's the parking charge notice. That gets thrown on the floor. Fuck you. Fuck you, private parking companies. Fuck you. Right. Anyway, beach buggy. There you go. Isn't she beautiful? Lovely. Selling her tomorrow. I'm glad one of those parking charge notices was on there, because then it really is a day in the life of Tom Birchy. Because it's not a day in my life without having to throw one of those stupid fucking parking tickets away. That's my Dodge, Mariah Carey on the back. Isn't she sexy? This prick, honestly, this prick has the smallest penis in the world. The gentleman that does these, honestly, has the tiniest fucking penis of anyone in the world. So small. Look how immaculate my car is. Very nice, isn't it? Very nice. Oh, another. God, he's having a field day. Right, let's get this one on the floor too. Come on, you little small penis fuck. With your sister. Bye-bye. I'm not gonna lie, I feel very grateful that I wake up every morning and look at that. Now we've consumed enough nicotine and caffeine to get us in the mood. I've got some event stuff to do this morning. So what I've got to do is get the ad set running right for the new Nottingham date that we've just launched. And then I'm gonna target one of the shows that are underperforming, that's Reading. That's in 2 weeks' time. And I'm gonna boost them with some Facebook ads. But first, what I need to do is solve this problem. Come and have a look. So you'll see here, Mr. Traumatic's invited me to become an advertiser on the Mr. Traumatic Facebook page. This is with another Facebook account of mine. Unfortunately, it's just not letting it add. It just will not add to the thing. It just won't let me do it, and I need to contact Facebook and get that resolved. So we can advertise the Mr. Traumatic events with TBC, but that won't be as effective as advertising them from the Mr. Traumatic page itself. Always best when you're running a club night to run ads from the actual artist account. So here you'll see, this is Mr. Traumatic's Facebook page. If I was running ads from here, this would be the most effective way of reaching new audiences. But at the moment, I'm not able to do that. So this might be a part of Facebook you've never seen before. This is called the Business Suite. And in here are loads of tools that allow you to pretty much sell anything that you need to sell. So in my case, tickets. So we have to go to ads. There we go. We'll go on to ads and we can see what sort of ads are running at the moment. Okay, so at the moment we've got a single one from Nottingham up at the moment. This was launched last night, so the results here are rubbish. We've only reached 469 people, we've only spent £4, and we've only had 3 event responses, which have converted into 2 ticket sales. So at the moment, the return on ad spend is 600%, which is pretty damn good, but if we were using Mr. Traumatic's account, that would be a lot higher. Although being a promoter sounds like a very glamorous job, and yet, to be honest, it is, a lot of it is spent in the back end doing advertising, doing posts, doing copywriting, boring shit that you just have to get versed at. You have to understand it and you have to do it well in order for the nights to function well. Typically, I've been using my Tom Birchy Facebook account for that, but we've recently run into some problems with Facebook on that account and I'm trying to resolve them. So we've got some issues, but that's part of the job. You've just got to get over them and fix them, because you can't just lie there and go, Mark Zuckerberg. But we're trying to come away from Facebook advertising more and more, because fuck Mark Zuckerberg. Now, unfortunately, weather conditions have worsened in Leeds. It's pissing down with rain. Quite unenjoyable. But we make the best with what we're given. I've had to send off some inquiries to a company that do vinyl decals, because before I go down to Newquay for the tour, I want the Dodge to have Tom Birchy concerts all over it. I think that'll look quite good. It'll be good advertising for the tour as well when we're flying around trying to advertise things. Anyway, that coffee shop's new, I believe, that I was just in. I'm not sure what I think of it. They do very good sausage rolls, but they're a bit awkward. They're a bit awkward about sitting in there and, you know, doing what you're supposed to do in a coffee shop. They've got signs up everywhere saying, due to COVID, don't sit in here with a laptop. Fuck off. You're a coffee shop. What do you think people are supposed to do in there? Anyway. Next up on my travels is locating a vinyl shop. So I need to find somewhere where I can fire off some emails to do that, where I won't get rained on. On we go. From Hyde Park to LS1, I've now landed back home in the city. On the drive over, I managed to DM someone who approached me a couple of weeks ago about vinyl stickers. I pulled up at the traffic lights and he went, oh, you're the guy from TikTok, aren't you? He sent me a message saying, if you ever need any vinyl wrapping, come to me. And funnily enough, I actually did need vinyl wrapping. So hopefully we'll be able to get that fit in later. I'm currently heading to the glorious Whitehall, my home from home, where I'm going to do a bit of work over a lovely Americano. Potentially roll that into lunch. I do like lunch. So it seems I've adopted the Whitehall as my second home. I'm in here most days, largely because I hate cooking and also due to the lovely food served and the great hospitality. So right now I've got to sort out the Reading show. The Reading show is lagging behind all of the other shows quite significantly. I think we're only a third of tickets sold and we're only 2 weeks away from the event date. So really we need to get things moving. I've contacted a rep from Skiddle, the ticketing company, and I've asked them to put out some promotional material regarding that. I've asked them to do an email mail out and also 2 push notifications for anyone in the area. Now, I've got this show next week in Newquay, Cornwall, and I was worried about this. I'd only sold 300 tickets to a venue that had a 2,000 person capacity, but when I spoke to the owner of this club, he was shocked that I'd actually sold 300 tickets. He told me to expect between 1,000 and 1,500 tickets on the door that day, which would be amazing. I mean, if that can be executed, that would be one of the most profitable shows on the tour. So I'm going down there next Wednesday. I'm trying to organise these decals on the car before then, because I do think that it would be great promotional exercise to have them on the Dodge, round Newquay, Traumatic blaring, throwing flyers out the window. You know, I'm just snowballing here. Time now, 12:01, and I'm enjoying a nice pint of Heineken Zero. The Whitehall is the only place that I've ever found with a non-alcoholic beer on tap. Delicious. I've been informed you can actually buy these beer dispensing things for your own home. I think they're about £400. And these kegs here are 8 litres. I may have to invest in one if I'm going to continue not drinking. As always at the Whitehall, an exceptional experience. Lots of work was done, managed to get the ad sets up and running nicely, and the promotion sent out for Reading. We've ordered the flyers for Newquay, and now off somewhere else for lunch, as I do eat there often. I know everything on the menu and I can taste it before I already order it, but it is exceptional. I've also just arranged for another influencer, Jack Maca. He used to be called Fat Shit on TikTok. That young lad to promote my boat party. He's got 500,000 followers, so I thought it'd be a great idea to utilise his talents to get some more tickets sold for the London boat party. Now that's happening on the 27th of August. Quite excited for that one, if I'm honest. Captain Birchy, the Chadmiral, will be sober for that one too, as it unfortunately falls on the 27th of August, which certainly is not the 1st of September. That's when I'm going back to drinking. But I may go now for some leisure activities. It seems I've done a lot of work today. It decided to fucking yeet it down as soon as I left the Whitehall. So I'm going to one of my favourite clothes shops in Leeds to take some refuge from the rain. It's called Welcome Skate Shop. Very nice. Let's go and have a look. Mask on shop. We live, we move and groove.
These embroidered ones.
That's coming home with me, that for sure.
What happened to buy?
Besides the random face mask rule, always lovely and welcome. Oh, look what's happening. Yeah, I picked up quite a lot of stuff in there, to be fair. 175 quid for all that was a good deal. And now I think it's probably time to go for lunch. Instead of lunching, I decided to go to John Lewis. I need to get some Clinique Happy aftershave. This is a really nice bit of Leeds actually here. Quite pretty. Very, very, very bougie. Right up my street. And here's John Lewis. I was wandering around going, oh, where's the Clinique? Where's the Clinique? Where's the Clinique? And lo and behold, there's the Clinique. Ideal. Chad, this is what you want. This is the good shit. Now I'll tell you what, that was exceptionally painless. Usually I'm wandering in a department store for several hours trying to find the things that I want. I tend to stay away from them unless they're in London and they're a nice one. But that was very easy. I believe earlier in the video I said I was selling the beach buggy tomorrow, and indeed I am. And that's because I found a Rolex from my birth year that I am absolutely fiending over. It's an Explorer 2 from 1999, and I've wanted a Rolex for a while, you see, but I have never been able to find the right one, the right price, and the right year. So when I find one for my birth year, of course I get very, very excited. Hopefully the sale of the beach buggy goes through tomorrow and I'll be able to acquire that. Conditions are now worsening, so I am going to have to go for lunch and wait till this all blows over. Not the best day to come on a grand outing. So along Vicar Lane in Leeds, there's a spread of Thai restaurants and a Thai supermarket, and I've been to nearly every Thai in Leeds, and I say that my two favourites is Nan's Thai Cafe over in Hyde Park and Thai Roy D, which is the one I'm in right now. The som tam here, the papaya salad, is one of my favourites that I've ever had, including in Thailand. Absolutely mint. But today I'm being a cheapskate and I'm just going for their lunch menu, which is $7.95 for starter main and rice. I'm not getting the rice because I'm getting pork spare ribs and a pad thai, which is going to be decadent. I just refuse to cook, that's the thing. Thank you so much, bless you. I refuse to cook, so I go out to eat lunch, I go out to eat dinner. It works for me, and I think, to be honest, it keeps local businesses supported, doesn't it? That's not really the reason I do it. I asked if they had non-alcoholic beer, unfortunately, just Coca-Cola. I'm really enjoying that. Pad Thai, lovely and fresh, really light, well cooked. An absolutely decadent lunch, to be honest. Very good value, lovely Thai food. It's time I head home. Still pissing it down with rain though. Yes lads, we're back in the gaff. That was quite a nice outing, got a lot done. Got some work to do still, but I'm first going to show you what I picked up when I was out. Come and have a look. So we've got a pair of yard sale trousers, a London brand. These are pretty cool. We got 2 pairs of Santa Cruz socks. Pair of independent socks. 1 t-shirt from Welcome by a designer who's local to Leeds, I believe. Very cool, a long sleeve. And then we also got this fucking awesome tee, which I just loved. I had to get it. It's so funny. Look at that. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. And then of course, Clinique Happy and the deodorant. Well, the rest of my day will be spent doing a little bit of TikTok, a little bit of ad revision. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I'll pop up another A Day in the Life in a month or so, but next week I'll be filming my journeys in Newquay and Worcester when we're on the Hallucinations tour. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. See you later.